Hello everyone. As we all know that recently 44th session of the World Heritage Committee was held online from 16th July to 31st July 2021 and 34 new properties were inscribed in the World Heritage list. So in this video we are going to present an overview of 9 out of those 34 new sites including 2 sites of India. We hope this video will provide you some idea of the new heritage sites.
The Rudreshwara, also known as Ramappa Temple, is a Shiva temple located in the village of Palampet in the state of Telangana. The name of the temple's architect was Ramappa, and from there only the temple has got its name, Ramappa Temple. This temple was built during the period of the Kakatiya rulers Rudradeva and Richardla. Its construction began in the year 1123 AD and continued till 1323 AD. This temple is made up of sandstones and its sculptures are of high architectural quality which depict local dances, customs and Kakatiyan culture. It was recently included in the World Heritage List by UNESCO in its 44th session. The site of Dholavira, also known locally as Kodata Timber, the famous Harappan city located in the Run of Kutch, as we all know, has become the 40th site from India to get the UNESCO World Heritage Tag. It has also become the first site of the ancient Indus Valley civilization in India to get the UNESCO World Heritage Tag.
Dholavira has witnessed all the stages of the Harappan civilization. It was discovered in the year 1968. This city dates back to approximately 3000 BC and to have been occupied till 1500 BC. Its name is taken from the Dholavira village located on the Indo-Pakistan border.
The Arslantepe mound is a 30-meter tall archaeological site located on the Malatya plain 12 km southwest of the Euphrates River. Archaeological evidence of the site shows that it was occupied from at least 6000 BCE until late Roman times. The site's most prominent and prosperous period was in the late Bronze Age, during which the so-called palace complex was built. The site shows the process that led to the rise of the society and the complex pre-writing bureaucracy in the Near East. Special metal objects and weapons were unearthed at the site, including the first sword known in the world so far.
This transnational heritage site includes the 200-year-old settlements in Frederiksborg, Wilhelminade, and Van Huysen in Drenthe, and the Belgian colony in Wotel. The colonies of Benevolence have made it onto the UNESCO World Heritage List after a failed attempt in 2018. They were originally set up in 1818 as a project to combat poverty among the population. The colonies were established during the period of the United Kingdom of the Netherlands, when Belgium was still a part of the country. As a result, they are a transnational cultural heritage site, the first in the country.
The archaeological evidence indicates that Chankillo, located in the coastal desert of Peru near the Casma-Sechin river basin, may be the oldest known observatory in the Americas. The site was built more than 2300 years ago and features a plaza, 13 towers lined up on a ridge, a fortress temple surrounded by barricades and defensive walls, and also false entrances to deter unwanted tourists. Recent excavations have shown that Chankillo was occupied for a relatively short period of time from the middle of the 4th century BC until the beginning of the 1st century AD. But later, it was abandoned and was not forgotten by most people until the 19th century.
This lighthouse was included in the UNESCO World Heritage List recently and is the last inhabited lighthouse in France. A masterpiece of maritime signaling, Cordouan's monumental tower is decorated with pilasters, columns, modillions, and gargoyles. It embodies the great stages of the architectural and technological history of lighthouses. Cordouan was built in the late 16th century in the Atlantic Ocean at the mouth of the Gironde in western France. The lighthouse was designed by the engineer Louis de Foix and rebuilt by the engineer Joseph at the end of the 18th century.
Hima. In the southwest of the Bay State is one of the largest rock art complexes in the world. The Hima has more than 34 different sites, including rock inscriptions and wells along the route of ancient Arab caravans. The sites cover 557 square kilometers, 215 square miles. The property and its buffer zone are also rich in unexcavated archaeological resources in the form of cairns, stone structure, interments, stones, tools, scuttles, and ancient wells.
Quanzhou is a historical coastal site located in the southeastern province of Fujian, China. During the periods of the Song and Yuan dynasties, this place was a bustling and prosperous world city that hosted ships and merchants from all over the world, making it one of the largest and busiest ports in the world. Quanzhou Emporium of the World in Songyuan, China features 22 historical sites and monuments in UNESCO's World Heritage Sites. Quanzhou, known as Zaitan overseas, was believed to be the starting point of the ancient maritime Silk Route and vital exchange hub for different civilizations and religions. Today, the city covers an area of more than 11,200 square kilometers and has a population of more than 8 million and a large number of cultural relics and religious sites.
Padua's 14th century fresco cycle consists of 8 religious and secular buildings located within the historic walls of Padua, which houses a series of frescoes painted by different artists for different types of customer between 1302 and 1397 cycle. However, the murals maintain the unity of style and content. They include Giotto's Scrovegni Chapel fresco cycle, which is believed to mark the beginning of a revolutionary development in fresco history, and other fresco cycles by different artists, namely Giorento di Urbo, Giusto di Menaboy, Altisero da Giavio, Jacopo Avezzani, and Jacopo da Verona. As a group, these mural painting cycles illustrate how mural art has developed with new creative forces and understanding of a spatial expression for more than a century.